I have a 2025 Ram Longhorn. Cool truck. For 2025, there is no V8. I don't want to say goodbye. This has the Hurricane Inline-6, which is a twin turbocharged, fully closed deck design, which should be reliable. This is the first time a Ram has come without a V8 engine option in a very long time. The base engine on this truck is actually the 3.7 Pentastar V6, which it has been for a while, but in the Dodge Ram application, it comes as a mild hybrid. Brother, Interesting. I kind of like the direction that Dodge is going with this vehicle because the 4 cylinders that are in the GM applications aren't really truck sounding or truck like engines. I think that the 3.7 is probably the smallest thing you would probably want in this. It's always been a good looking truck. Rams have always looked good. Where they've always kind of fallen a little bit short, it's been build quality, reliability, and then the third one, which is a combination of those two, resale value. We'll see if this one holds up. The interior is pretty basic. It's also new and updated. They've taken a lot of the pieces from the Wagoneer, which is honestly not a bad thing. I love the Wagoneer. I'm just going to leave it at that. Review is already done. You can see it there. Watch that video. I like the Wagoneer. I'm a fan. Let's see how she sounds. It's not a V8, but it'll do. Let's get behind the wheel and see how it drives. 2025 Dodge Ram Bighorn. Before we even take off, we have Apple CarPlay and this beautiful screen. Same thing in the Jeep Wagoneer. I love that it's in portrait. It feels very Tesla-like. You also have all of your HVAC buttons here as well. Dual zone, climate control. You have these cool sort of like call it airplane style buttons for the parking sensors. I'm not a tall guy by any means, unless I'm on hinge, but I fit very well in here. One thing I really like about Dodge Rams is that they went fully independent rear before everybody else, which gives them a really nice car-like ride. I wouldn't say car-like, it's more of like comfy SUV-like, because it's never going to be a car. This thing weighs almost 6,000 pounds. This rides well for a pickup truck, even unloaded. You can't say the same thing for Chevy and Ford equivalents. This engine has a lot of power. It is supposed to have about 50 or 60 more foot-pounds of torque, more than the outgoing 5.7. But because it makes all that torque so early in the power band, it feels a lot faster than it actually is. Let's see what we can do with some performance. See what numbers we can do. Then to four-wheel drive auto. Push the gas. Push the brakes. Let's see. This is not the fastest one you can buy. The upgraded one has 120 more horsepower over this one. So if that's not enough, then you can definitely upgrade. Sure. This is way more than the power for a truck of this size. I prefer that Hurricane Inline-6 do the EcoBoost. Inline-sixes are just better. You can make a V6 as powerful as you want to design it, but the smoothness of an inline-6 can't be matched by a V6. And if it is matched, it comes with lots of compromises. I know people are going to say, oh, well, the Nissan makes nice V6s or whoever. Everyone, all of those same companies that you know and love to make V6s that you like, also make inline-sixes that are way better than the V6s that they've made. Same thing with, you can talk about Nissan. RBs are super cool. I'm an inline-six guy. Ford, same thing. We'll talk about the 3.7, which most people don't fucking like, or the 3.5 twin turbo. I mean, look, the Ford made the 300 CI inline-six for 36 years. It was like from like 1960 to like 1996. It was like the most reliable engine ever. For the cash for clunkers, they would throw sand into the engines to get them to seize up so no one could use them. In Ford's i6, they just had to basically stop doing that because the engines would still run with sand. Inline-sixes are, when they're designed right, they run really well. B58, prime example today. Very well-designed engine. Both Toyota and BMW designed that engine. It wasn't just BMW. I don't miss the Hemi. I'm sorry. Honestly, let's even talk about the Hemi. It was a 5.7 liter push-rod engine. In the 5.7 liter version, it made 375 horsepower or something like that. It was 2 spark plugs per cylinder. It wasn't the most reliable, and it got horrible gas mileage. It was good for what it was 20 years ago, but today technology has moved so much further that this engine is way more impressive. It's way more impressive. And that's my verdict. I think that the Dodge Ram is a good truck. Interior, it's better, but it's still Dodge. But it's forgivable. It's fine. It's not going to offend. And everything else in the truck is relatively nice. I really like this new powertrain. They've kept the ZF 8-speed. Totally happy with that. Don't reinvent the wheel. Don't do like Ford and General Motors did and tried to come up with a 10-speed and then, fuck it up initially in the beginning. 8 speeds are just fine with these with this style of vehicle. 10 speeds are honestly too much. And yeah, nice truck. No problems here. Let's wrap it up. Until next time, guys. My name is Kevin Cars. We're bringing more cars to you guys to just watch me drive and review and talk shit about. Let me know what else you want me to talk shit about. I know that this is different from the Mercedes that I did, but I wanted to keep it fresh, keep it new. But hey, if we want to do more old schools, you want more old schools, I'll bring you more old schools. You just let me know in the comments. Peace.